Hey everyone, you guys know I love Disney, you guys know I love Loot Crate, and that I often like to make videos that relate to both Disney and the monthly Loot Crate box theme. Well, this month's Loot Crate was dead themed, you know, like Deadpool, dead themed. So I was like, how do I make a Disney video about that? If you know what I mean. I want to keep things light, want to keep things upbeat as much as I can. And then I had a genius idea. In a time when so many remakes are happening both in movies and TV, we got Fuller House coming out, we have Girl Meets World on TV, we've got all these reboots happening. I thought I would give you a list of 5 TV shows that I grew up with that I would like to see come back from the dead. Get it? Dead? Only some of them will be Disney, some of them are Nickelodeon and like ABC, which is technically Disney now, but I wanted to diversify it, and I love a lot of the early 90s Nickelodeon shows, so here's my list. The first show on my list is Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers from the Disney Afternoon lineup. I really think that they should reboot Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers because I don't think that those chipmunks are getting a lot of love nowadays. I think people still know who they are, but it's not like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse where the Fab Five is on the show and kids are learning who those characters are today. Chip 'n Dale are kind of overlooked at the moment, so I think they should bring back Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers. Next, I think they should reboot All That. What's better than SNL for kids? Because that's basically what All That was. And I know part of me is like, is it still on? I don't think it's still on. And everybody remembers all of those classic sketches with Pierre Escargot and Ashley and Lori Beth Dimberg doing vital information for everyday life. I'll never forget these things, and I want the next generation to have that as well. While all of the early 2000s Disney Channel shows were amazing, my favorite by far was Lizzie McGuire. I don't actually want them to reboot Lizzie McGuire, I just wish that Lizzie McGuire with Hilary Duff in the early 2000s was still happening. I just wish that kids could have that for themselves. I kind of would be upset if they rebooted it and it was like Lizzie with kids, like that would be weird. Not into like the Fuller House type of setup for Lizzie McGuire, but I do just want kids to have their own Lizzie McGuire. And maybe something like that exists on Disney Channel, but it's not the same as Gordo and Miranda and Lizzie, Ethan Kraft. So speaking of Boy Meets World and Girl Meets World, kind of revamping that whole franchise, my favorite sitcom from the 90s was Growing Pains. Anybody remember Growing Pains? The Seaver family, Alan Thicke, Kirk Cameron. I was obsessed with Growing Pains. I loved it. I was in love with everybody on the show. I don't know if it's popular enough to ever get a reboot, but I loved it. I don't know, I'm just kind of more interested to see if any of you watched it, because whenever I bring it up, people are like, what? I don't know what that was. And last but not least, kind of considering the fact that Doug had a spin-off on Disney and Rugrats had a spin-off with Rugrats All Grown Up, I would like to see something like Hey Arnold come back into play. Hey Arnold was one of the only shows I can remember that was both insightful and hilarious. You would have deep, pensive Arnold learning lessons in everyday life, and then his wacky grandparents up to shenanigans all the time, breaking sea turtles out of the aquarium and such. I loved Hey Arnold so much. I feel like it was different from a lot of the other shows that were on Nickelodeon at the time, and there's definitely not anything like it on TV anymore. Maybe bring it back. Maybe? So those are 5 shows from my childhood that I would like to see kind of come back in some way, shape, or form. As I mentioned, this month's Loot Crate is dead themed. Wabam. We got like a Deadpool figurine in here. Walking Dead figurines. Walking Dead soap on a rope ear necklace. That's creepy. Very interestingly themed box, and if you want to get a Christmas present every month in the form of a Loot Crate with nerdy toys and games and shenanigans inside, click the link in the description box below and you can use code SNITCH to get a discount. I love Loot Crate, I love the company, I love everything that I get from them every month. So definitely give it a look-see, and maybe you'll like it as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and give me a big thumbs up if you love 90s TV shows. Be sure to leave a comment down below letting me know what show you would bring back from your childhood. That'll be fun to read. And I'll see you real soon. Bye!